So guys, here we are live. MMA UK News, Stoomboy as always, MMA UK BJJ show. So talking about Grapplefest 14. Grapplefest 14 is going to be Saturday, the 3rd of December. It's going to be at the usual place, Fusion Nightclub, Fleet Street in Liverpool. Now, again, I keep talking about the atmosphere. The atmosphere at a Grapplefest event is unlike any other. As I said, it's an unbelievable atmosphere, both for spectators and grapplers alike. The grapplers absolutely love it. I mean, that walk down the stairs onto the mat, having everybody around cheering and screaming and shouting and stuff like that. Obviously, their teams in their corner, their music playing and so on. It definitely makes for an unbelievable night for everybody involved. Now, the ticket availability, anybody looking for tickets, obviously hit up your chosen grappler because they may have some tickets still available. If they don't, then head over to the Grapplefest Facebook page or the Instagram page, and you will get the ticket details through there. And anybody that can't make the event on the evening, head over to the Fight TV, pay-per-views on Fight TV. Always great coverage by Fight TV. So, and again, we'll give you the payment options and so on at the end of this interview. So it's going to be another amazing night. The card is absolutely stacked from start to finish. So make sure you do get watching that one way, shape or form. So my next guest then is going to be on the show that night. So Mark Hibbard, as he says, he's got it ripped across his chest, BJJ. So obviously a brown belt under Richard Rubino. Awesome guy to watch, Mark. As I said, he's always in training. He's in very, very, really good shape as well, which is obviously me. I'm walking about with a dad body. Mark definitely does not have a dad body at all. So, but yeah, Mark's absolutely awesome to watch in competition. Definitely puts a pace on like nobody else. Very, very technical, strong. Everything that a top grappler should be. So up against a very tough William Timoney. Obviously William Timoney coming from Hilly and Gracie BJJ. So it's going to be a great match between these two. This is one I'm definitely looking forward to on Saturday, the 3rd of December. So Mark, that's an absolute pleasure, buddy. Thank you very much for...
Mate, thanks for having me on. Thanks for having me on.
Oh, no, that's an absolute pleasure. Obviously, I saw this matchup. And obviously, I've seen both of you guys on the scene. And I thought this is going to be an absolute brilliant match. Both really, really good grapplers. Both are very technical. Even though you're bigger guys, as I said, you don't normally see, and you'll probably know this. I mean, you've been up against guys where obviously a similar weight and they're not very technical. They maybe use strength and stuff like that. But it's the complete opposite for you two guys.
Yeah, we well, I tried to as much as I can to well, you've got your attributes, you're going to use them, but yeah, it's nice to have some good jiu-jitsu to go behind it, so you're not always relying on one thing. But yeah, same as Will. I've seen a couple of bits from him. Looks very technical, so yeah, it should be a good scrap. Yeah. 2 different games as well going ahead, so that'll be nice.
Yeah, it's going to be good to see, really good to see. What about you then at the moment? So as we know, you're always in the gym, you're always training very, very hard. So how's everything been going for you training-wise at the moment?
Training's been really good, to be honest. Touch wood. All year's been really good. I've had a really good year of competing and training. Lots going on and stuff. So yeah, I've just been snowballing really. Just keep it rolling over to the end of the year. So Grapplefest, last competition of the year. So yeah, it'd be nice to get stuck in and finish the year on a high. And yeah, to be honest, I can't complain with training. I've got a good team behind me. Plenty of good people for me to roll with, awesome coaches. And then get in the gym as much as I can as well to keep everything ticking over really. So can't complain.
As you mentioned, the team as well, obviously under Richard. Richard, awesome guy as well. Really, really awesome guy. Awesome competitor as well.
Jiu-jitsu. Yeah. He's full European champ. He's mate, wicked coach. Good person to have in my corner. He's obsessed with jiu-jitsu just like I am as well. So it's nice to have someone who's always on it as well. And I'm good friends with him as well. So it's I've always got him there, which is nice.
I was going to say that, obviously, the friend part is not just a coach out inside the gym, but obviously outside the gym, you guys socialise and are quite friendly outside the gym as well.
Yeah, it's funny, really. We both say it, to be honest. We've both probably the longest relationship either of us have ever had together. Yeah, we work together, train together, go out for food together. So yeah, and always chatting jiu-jitsu as well. So it's nice. Yeah, perfect coach, really.
Yeah. Nah, he's an awesome guy, really great coach. As we mentioned, great competitor. He's the same, man. He's very, very technical. When you watch some of his matches, you know what I mean? Some of the stuff he does, you're just like, wow, man, in absolute amazement watching him.
Yeah, no, he is. He's a wicked competitor, to be fair. Yeah, hopefully get him competing more as well. He's been a little break from competing, so hopefully he gets back into it. Yeah, he's definitely got some big goals he can take home. He's he's technically awesome.
Definitely. So it'll be good to see him back out on the scene as well. So
yeah, for sure.
What were you in Grapplefest 14? So obviously got the nod for that. Let me ask, What were you doing when you got the text message or the message to say you were going to be on the card? What were you doing at the time?
I was actually in Aldi, funnily enough. I was doing the food shopping with the missus actually, and I got the text saying, all confirmed. Fighting William Timoney. I was absolutely buzzing, to be honest. Got straight in the car, got straight on the phone to Rich. I was like, it's on, game time. So time to prepare straight away. Straight on the phone, texting everyone I train with. Need the rounds, need to drill this, need to do this. So yeah, it's awesome. Yeah, it was funny. I was in a bread aisle. Definitely remember it.
Because I always laugh. I mean, that's one question. I mean, I love hearing this because I've heard some stories of people being out. One story I always tell is a guy was at a wedding and he was absolutely steaming, and he said he read the text message and he was like, "Oh, brilliant!" And then he forgot about it. And then the next day he woke up with this banging hangover, and he was like, "Shit, I got a message last night." And he looked and he was like, "I'm on grapple fight soon." Yeah. So he had to, at that point, obviously let the hangover wear off and then straight back into training.
Yeah, luckily I wasn't like that. Luckily I was sober at the time. Remember it. I actually went training that evening as well, which gave me a nice buzz. I smashed in the session that night. So yeah, it was good. It's definitely the boost I needed as well, because I was trying to find competition to finish the year off on, and obviously Grapplefest came and it's massive. So yeah, awesome one to finish the year off with. Yeah.
The big show as well. I mean, obviously everybody, certainly across the whole of Europe, knows who Grapplefest is. It's the number one grappling show, definitely in Europe, and it's quickly grown to become one of the biggest in the world. So
I mean, it's massive. Just this card alone stacked loads and loads of top guys. So yeah, it's awesome to be a part of it, to be honest.
Yeah, I always talk about the lineups. I mean, the lineup itself. I mean, we look at the prelims, and the prelims itself could almost be a main card for the majority of promotions out there. So, and that's how good the prelims are. And that's the thing when I spoke to Chris. Chris said a lot of people put a lot of focus into the main card, and they not forget about the prelims, but what they do is they just try and put anybody on. Whereas Grapplefest, they put as much thought into the prelims than they do for the main card.
Yeah, for sure. Like, wow. He takes his matchup seriously as well. It's not he's not just matching people for people to get a win. He's not just matching people. Someone could get some highlight finish. There's a lot of big fights, all matched well. So yeah, it should be good. Prelims do look stacked. Got a couple of guys on there that I know as well. So hopefully they do well. Trained with a couple of them recently as well. So yeah, everyone's fired up. Everyone's ready.
Yeah. It's going to be an amazing atmosphere as well. We love a Grapplefest night. I talk about the grapplers coming down them stairs from the back onto the mat, music playing, and obviously your people are screaming for you as you walk down, and not just your own people, but obviously everybody in the crowd is obviously screaming and egging you on to come out. And
it always looks like a party, doesn't it? There's always a party going on the side of the mat. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Looking forward to getting involved, get in, smash my fight, and then I'll be on the side of the mats as well, having a party, watching the rest.
Definitely. Oh, it's going to be good, man. It's going to be good. What's next for you then? So obviously Grapplefest, I'm presuming that'll be your last thing for the year then.
Yeah, so that is the last thing I've got planned for this year. So trying to have a big show on Grapplefest. For the rest of December, probably just do a few things with my girlfriend, because I have been very busy and been hiding in my hole, not doing a lot, just training. So get a few Christmas things in, and then January plan is to hit the Euros up in Paris, the Gi Euros. So that'll be the next thing. So chill out for a couple of weeks in December, and then get straight back on it. firing the camp ready for Euros.
Yeah, we talked about how in shape you are. I mean, you're not going to go out and you're not going to end up with a dad bod in January and then try and kick it off.
That'll be the plan. To be fair, a guy I work with said that. I said to him the other day, I'll probably have a bit of December off, and I came in. He said, "Oh, you're not training in December?" I was like, "No, my off means like maybe I'll like miss one session a week. Maybe that's an off to me. That's a bit of relax for me. But yeah, I'll still be training all the time. I can't help myself. I take a day off, I feel guilty. I'm back in straight away."
Yeah. What's the plans over Christmas then? You spend it with the family and stuff like that?
Yeah. I'm part of a massive family, to be honest. So Christmas, go and see them about. Crazy family I've got. So yeah, drop in for a mad Christmas day and then try and sneak off at night so I can have a bit of chill time with just me and the missus.
Definitely. What do you do at Christmas then? Because I buy my Christmas stuff on Christmas Eve. When do you?
Nice.
Do you plan or do you?
I do the same thing every year. I say I'm cancelling Christmas. No one's getting any presents. Not doing anything. And then it'll be like 3 days out, and I'll be panicking, and then I'll buy some stuff. That's usually what happens. That's usually me. I'm useless. Well, at least my family already know I'm useless, so I ain't got to apologise for
that. Do you do the thing?
I'm the Grinch.
Yeah, my wife buys the presents. So when I turn up at the family on Christmas Day and they're like, "Oh, Stuart, thanks very much for the present," and I'm like, "What did I get?"
Yeah, exactly that. I got 6 nieces and nephews. So
So we're just waiting on Mark coming back. Usually what happens is the grapplers, they get a phone call or something like that, and then what it does is it freezes everything. So, but yeah, Mark's awesome to watch. I mean, anybody that's ever seen Mark in
we're back.
There we go. So I'm just saying there, Mark.
We're back.
Yeah, I was just saying there about anybody that's ever seen you in competitions will know how good you are. Will know how really, really good you are, how much effort you put in the gym. It certainly shows when you step onto the mats in any kind of competition, whether it be a local comp, submission only, we talked the British Open, or even IBJJF comp. I mean, you always put in 100% effort to get to them competitions.
Yeah, I'm kind of in my own head. If I don't feel 100% ready, I don't want to get involved. So if I do plan on something, I do try and go 110%, stick in. That's with the diet, with training, with not socializing, not going out, and tunnel vision on what I've got going ahead. Get stuck in. I can enjoy myself after. But yeah, if I got a competition, I'm not going there just to turn up. I am going to win.
Yeah. And that's going to be no different Saturday, 3rd of December. As I said, he's definitely coming to win. William will be the same. William, I know William. Mate, So that's where it makes for a really good head-to-head between the two of you. So
I'm excited. I see he competes a lot as well, which is nice. The same as me. So yeah, it should be a good fight. I'm looking forward to having a good scrap with him, to be honest. Definitely.
And then final thing for you then, Mark, you've been in the game. Was it 2014 you started Jiu Jitsu?
Oh,
because I was looking at some of Richard's posts, and he was saying that I think it was like 2016. He said he got you started in the game to about 2014. So
I actually worked with Rich, and he was pestering me for a while when I first started working with him. So, come to Jiu Jitsu. Finally got in there, loved it. I was stuck in loads, to be honest, and then got to blue belt. Had a little bit of the blue belt blues, like everyone does. As a little bit of a wobble, but I got back in, and to be honest, since I've got back in, I've been sort of 100% absolutely obsessed with it. So yeah, it's definitely changed me and what I do, work-wise, life-wise. So it's awesome. What was that? 2014. God, yeah. Wow.
Yeah, but 2014, I believe it was. So
it's like the COVID years don't exist. So we've got 2 or 3 years that I'm fuzzy. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, that's what I talked when I talked to a lot of people. They say about COVID, and when they're thinking, they're like, I've been training for X amount of time, and you're like, but COVID as well. And like, oh fuck yeah, I forgot about that. So obviously, take COVID out. I mean, you've probably only been training for 6.5 years, really. So obviously, no one trained during COVID, did we? Because we all follow protocol, so that's fine. But, everyone had a garage with a mat in. You are right though. It's 2 years that all a bit fuzzy, not proper training, no competitions. Well happy it's back. Ever since they have been back, I've tried to be out there as much as I can. So Yeah. That's why 2023 is going to be an awesome year, because 2022, the way I looked at it, was almost like a test year, because it was our first full year back to competing, to properly training and so on. So now that we're in the flow, 2023 is going to be absolutely amazing.
No, I agree. We all sort of were waiting for something to go wrong, weren't we, this year? But fingers crossed, we've been good. So yeah, next year is going to be a massive year. Start with the Euros in January and then see what we can push on from there.
Yeah, listen, looking forward to the Euros. I'm definitely looking forward to seeing everybody heading out there and obviously doing their best. So doing absolutely brilliant, coming back with some silverware. So
the British guys have been doing well lately, so it's nice to try and go out there and bring some back. Yeah,
listen, I wish some of the Scottish guys would do the same, but the Scottish guys are all focused on no gi, ADCC stuff. So fingers crossed. Obviously, some Scottish guys.
I like to mix in both.
Yeah,
I like to mix in both. Yeah.
There's a massive no gi scene in Scotland. I mean, some gyms are only training no gi and stuff like that now. We just had a gym opened up that is predominantly gi only. So and it's one of the only places.
You don't get that.
Nah. So that's a good friend of mine opened up and said it's going to be a gi gym, because he's an older guy. I mean, it's the same with a lot of older guys. They'll train up until they get to a certain age in both, and then what they'll do is they'll focus predominantly on the gi once you hit a certain age. Obviously, once you get to the Mustang age, I call it.
The classic.
Yes. Final thing for you then, Matt. So as I said, been in the game for a while. Obviously, you've had some amazing training partners over the years. Anybody you want to shout out to? Any friends, family members, teammates, anything like that?
Well, always the family, like I said, big crazy family. So shout out to them. But no, just my training partners, to be honest. Like Coach Rich helped me loads. Obviously, the big boss, Pedro Bessa, that we're under. Always, he's a class act. So both of those guys. I've also got some other guys I train with. Rory at Bank BJJ, he's awesome. Got Big Darren, who actually helped me get onto Grapplefest. He's done loads for me, and I can't thank him enough as well. I've got also a few other places that I train, some boys at Impact, some boys down at Elite. So yeah, spot on. I'm always welcome at gyms that I go to, and I always get some good training in. So shout out to all of you for helping me prepare for Grapplefest, really.
Yeah. You better give your girlfriend a shout out as well.
Oh yeah, better add as well. Yeah, shout out to Beth for putting up with me as well.
But listen, if you ever find your way up north, obviously if you're ever in the Glasgow area, definitely give me a shout. As I said, we'd love to have you in.
From Glasgow, so I'm sure I'll get up there with it at one point.
Yes.
Get up there.
Yes, and then one comment. Yeah, one comment just before we wrap up. Josh Randall just saying up the
RRBJJ. Yes, Josh Randall, he's an absolute savage blue belt from our club. Absolute savage. You'll definitely be seeing more of him about as well.
Definitely. So guys, keep an eye out for Josh Randall. Josh Randall is coming. So so there we go, guys. We've got Mark Hibbard, RRBJJ, is going to be up against William Timoney, Hilly and Gracie, BJJ. So it's going to be Grapplefest 14, Saturday, 3rd of December, Fusion Nightclub, Fleet Street in Liverpool. Now, tickets, make sure if you are getting tickets, double check with your chosen grappler first of all, because they may still have some tickets available. And anybody
left if anybody wants some.
Yeah, so obviously hit Mark up, as I say, he's definitely got a couple there. If you can't get any tickets from your chosen grappler, then hit up the Grapplefest, either Facebook or Instagram page, and you will get the details through there. The Fight TV's got the pay-per-view, so if you can't make the event on the evening, the pay-per-view details are there's two different options. You can get the standalone pay-per-view price is $14.99, but probably the most cost-efficient way of doing it is to go for the monthly option. What's out is $4.99, which I think works out about £4.23 per month. And for that, you get not just all of the Grapplefest, you get all the Grapple Kings and various other grappling events on there as well. So it's definitely a bargain at £4, just over £4 a month. So make sure you are watching this. Mark Hibbard is coming. So do not miss this guy. Do not miss this guy, because this guy is awesome to watch, as I said. So I'm definitely buzzing to see him on the 3rd of December. But Mark, listen, absolute pleasure, buddy. Thank you very
Awesome.
much.
Thank you for having me on again, mate.
Listen, I love that jumper, by the way. That's a cracking.
I'll bring you one to Grapplefest.
Mate, that is that. I like it. You know what? See, it's obviously the cover and obviously the black with the yellow and white looks absolutely brilliant. Do you know what I mean? So
I'll get you one made up. I'll bring it to Grapplefest.
Thank you, bro. But listen, I'm looking forward to it. I'll see you. I'll be there at the show on the night, so I'm looking forward to it. We'll definitely get a catch up. But yeah, listen, enjoy the rest of the training, and we'll see you in a couple of weeks, buddy.
Yes, mate. 2 weeks. Cheers, mate. Thank you very much.
Take it easy, mate. Bye-bye.
Cheers, guys.